Hi, my name is Kenzie Lloyd. I'm doing a persuasive speech on the death sentence. Why should we agree with the law and why should the government practice it still? Okay, I found this fact that over 2.4 million Americans go to prison or stay in prison each year. Today, the U.S. government spends about $87 billion on them, which is a lot of money. A lot of money. That is a lot of money. So I found that California had the largest population, of course, which is pretty much given because it's California. On a yearly, the state pays around $8.5 billion on their inmates. In that they only have, which not only, but they have 132,992 inmates, which is, if you divide that, like $8.5 billion into 132,992, that's just a lot of money per prisoner for doing like nothing, for doing bad things. You pretty much get to live in a home for free. Like, I don't know. Okay, I was looking at the state of Florida because it's right next to us. And the state of Florida has 21.67 million citizens in it. The total inmates is 100,567, which is not as much as California, but California is a bigger state. They spend about $1.91 billion. Billion is still a lot of money. But they spend over $1.91 billion on prisons and prisoners. So I just think that all that money that they spend on the prisoners could like be repurposed into helping find other people jobs. Like the state of Florida has 335,980 unemployed people in the state. So I think that it could just help people find jobs or like create more jobs or something. It could be repurposed in many different ways. Okay. I found some evidence, like not evidence, but example kind of that I think okay, I think that this could be a way. He did die with the death penalty, but I think he should have died earlier. But his name was Ted Bundy. He's one of the most infamous serial killers pretty much in America. He died in the year of 1989 by the electric chair in Florida. Ted Bundy is one of the most infamous serial rapists and murderers of all time. He kidnapped, raped, and killed young girls. They found the number to be up to 36 girls, but like they couldn't find all of the girls, so they believe the total to be around 100. And during his trials, he managed to escape several times. Which was weird to me, but like, would you want him on the loose? Like, if he was on the loose, I'd be like scared to death. I don't know. If you had the option, would you want your money to go toward him in prison time? My answer would be like, no. I don't want my money to go towards him in prison time, because I wouldn't want my money to go towards someone like that. But he did die by the electric chair in the year of 1989, like I was telling you. So it took a while. I think his trials lasted a couple years because they didn't know if he was innocent or guilty. But they eventually did kill him. Okay, another example is Casey Anthony, which there's no hard proof in this case, but it's whether you believe it or not. Many people believe Casey Anthony killed her daughter. They both lived in Florida, Orlando, Florida, with both of Casey's parents. Cindy, the grandma, called the police one day and told them that she had not seen the 3-year-old Kaylee, which is Casey's daughter, for over 31 days. After a little while, a man found some remains in a bag near their home. The remains were brought back and declared as Kaylee Anthony's remains. There was duct tape found on many parts of the remains, including the mouth of the skull. The doctors had proceeded to say that she had been held down with chloroform and duct tape her mouth shut. They sought the death penalty for Casey since she had wished to free herself from parental responsibilities in the past. They convicted her of first-degree murder and made her serve jail time. So, I mean, they made her serve jail time, Nagi, like, anything else. Since she had served jail time, she was released from the prison back into the world in 2013. Now, would you have been frustrated that they let her back into society? Should they have proceeded with the death penalty? And do you think her parents and neighbors were scared to let her back into society? Now, they don't. So, I guess they don't really have hard proof to commit the death penalty, but I just think they should have.